Hey everyone, it's David with Richter Scale Studios again. This is a real quick update on my Ultramarine Sergeant. Again, still working on the wet blending on the armor. Then hopefully this weekend I'll have him finished. It's turning out pretty nice. Got those knees done. Got to do some work on the shin. It's too dark, then I'm going to do some kind of different kind of shading down there. But this update's mostly about, I just did a quick down and dirty, like rough draft of a plaque. And I was trying to think of a cute saying or a short little saying to describe the piece. And since he'll be having this banner on his back with a freshly skinned orc head tied to it, and there's a Shuda right here on the back of the display stand, so it kind of indicates that he killed an orc and skinned his head and put it on his sergeant banner pole. I wanted something to kind of describe that. So it's I brought your friend back. So it looks like he's running towards his enemy, which are orcs. And I did this with Corel Draw. And basically to keep with the non-metallic theme that I'm trying to work with this, I used fountain fill from, I believe it's like a dark gray to a light yellow. And if you look at it closely, I'm going to get it in focus, there you go. You can see the kind of the change in there, and I kind of reversed it from the border goes from a light yellow out to the dark gray, and then the lettering goes from a dark gray and highlights out to a light yellow. So it kind of gives it that. That's a very much a rough draft. I think I would have to make it a smaller plaque. It's a little too big for the base. And what I did is I printed it backwards because I use an inkjet, and here's the some photo for some transparency film. It's kind of rough on one side for the ink to grab onto, so I printed it backwards, so when you put it the other way it reads correctly. You can see that. And then I just took some really thin plastic card to back it up, because if you put the that transparency on black, you won't see anything. It just kind of fades into it. So I don't think that's too bad for a down and dirty plaque, and I think that's a decent name. And he's still just blue tacked together right now. I'm still working on the armor. I don't want to screw up that face by accident. And he comes off everything, and that's why I don't have the banner on him. This banner super glued to a paper clip. So I'm gonna have to work on that, and still thinking what I'm gonna do for the artwork on that. I gotta get the ropes and get some kind of blood. Let's see if you can see that. Let's see if I can get my monitor over here so I can see what you're seeing. There we go. You can see I have ropes in his eyes, and then they go into his mouth, and then they spin around the back of the banner pole, and it's covered up. Remember, this is a banner I made with lead foil, so it's a custom banner, and I used some purity seals just to kind of give it some more interest on the back, and I'll paint those up pretty soon. So that's it for right now for this update. Probably next time you see it, the armor and the non-metallic gold will be done. We're going to do some battle damage and some fake blood on the sword here. And still working on the non-metallics on the pistol. You can see that. There we go. And I'm trying to just make it sure when it, from the way you're looking at it, the non-metallic and the shading will look correctly from the correct view angles. Yeah, those knees I got done, the toes were nice blended. I got the backpack pretty nice just to hit where the sun would hit it. And then on the back, pretty much the heels are done. The shoulder pauldrons, there might be a little more work on that one, but it's, I think, to give some realism, the colors don't have to be all that perfect, but you can see how it shades down. So hopefully that works out. Maybe get some more darkening underneath in here. I can see some work on that leg. Some of it's hard to get to when I had it all built, but I'll do some. Let's see, right, you can't really, actually, you can't see, the shadows are kind of blocking it, but there's some kind of on that left leg right there. You can see the color fades aren't all that great. Then I gotta shade and highlight the sergeant's helmet. and do some kind of writing, and maybe do a tactical arrow on there. I'll paint it on. That shouldn't be too difficult. So that's it for right now. Thank you for joining me. Any comments, especially on the size of this thing, and maybe any ideas for a better saying? I like the brought your friend back. I was kind of like that. I was trying to just think of all these different sayings and all that. So I think that that kind of hits it right on the spot. Well, thanks again for joining me. We'll see you in the next video.